The unthinkable has happened. COVID has shut down our lives, put us in quarantine, and our businesses are closed. As a facial plastic surgeon, there's few things worse that can happen that our business is totally shut down. This is our career and our livelihood. I don't know about you, but I was totally freaking out. I feel depressed. I'm in a haze. I'm checking the internet news too much. I made this video to share what we did to keep revenue going, even though my office is still closed, and share the success of our virtual webinar where we had 54 registrants and 18 attendees. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how we used GoToWebinar. It's a simple platform, $100 to $130 a month, and we used our email system and our existing seminars to drive leads into a virtual webinar, a virtual seminar. Now, once you get someone to sign up for your seminars, we would send out videos of procedural treatments that we've been doing. Go to facebook.com/ImageLift to see the types of content that we send out and share, and you'll see our advertisements there for our webinar as well. Once you get someone to register for your event, then you get to follow up with them. You remind them, 3 days, webinars coming, one more day, webinars tomorrow, webinars today. You can even reach out and call these people and ask them for their photos in advance for a virtual consultation. So it's a great way to activate leads, approach them from a way that they have not thought about before, and get your team activated, because you don't want your team sitting doing nothing, especially if you're still paying them. Now, once you start your virtual seminar, you just show your before and afters, you tell your stories, and you give them an incentive to buy now. We created our own stimulus package, our specials, and we'll go a little bit more into detail about that later, to give them an opportunity to buy. And it's limited availability. There is the governmental stimulus package, and then there's the ImageLift stimulus package. So we used our email marketing and our social media marketing, and we activated our team to make outbound calls. We called people and invited them to this webinar. So you have a large list of patients, give your team a script, get them excited about the stimulus package, and give them an incentive to be in your webinar. The opportunity of calling versus no calling your patients, it's a no-brainer. Get on the phones, check in on them. My office is closed, but we're 100% virtual. So we're still open for business virtually. And as I said, we are taking in thousands of dollars this week. Now, when you use virtual consultations as a follow-up to your online seminar or your webinar, they can be over the phone or they can be video. It can be either way. But when you have patients send you their pictures and you can start that conversation, you just want to keep the conversation going, because there will be pent-up demand. Patients are sitting at home stir crazy. They want to do something, so you might as well channel that energy while they're at home checking the news way too often. Virtual consultations also allow you to even schedule a treatment. Even though I don't know when I'm going to be able to open my office again, but I can schedule someone in 2 or 3 weeks and set a date for them. And if we're allowed to open, we keep the appointment. And if we're not, well, then we will reschedule them at that time. But give them something to look forward to, keep hope, and inspire them, because we all need that right now. Everybody's a little bit on edge. So webinars, virtual seminars, virtual consultations, outbound calls, all of this put together can help you drive some revenue, and be prepared for the pent-up demand, because when this is all done, and this too will pass, you want to be ahead of the curve and not behind when people break out with their stimulus checks and are ready to spend. Thank goodness for our leadership that has put out a stimulus package. Thank you for our first responders that are helping to flatten the curve as best as possible. And thank you for the social distancing. We're all doing that together. Follow all state and local guidelines. I'm not recommending that you push things and get out there and do things too early, but virtually you keep the wheels turning, and we're going to have more videos to share how we did this more in depth. Thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Rich Castellano. We will get through this one step at a time.